Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Black 2. So, last time we finally got the third and final member of the Sword of Justice that is capturable. The fourth one is only available through events. Let's find out. Let's check it out. Those three Pokemon we have captured, starting of course with Cobalion. Then we have Virizion and we have Terrakion. All these three are now part of our team. You can see they are all the fighting type, steel, grass and rock. So they are pretty decent. You can see how they almost have the same moves: Helping Hand, Retaliator and Sacred Sword. And then they of course have one different other type. Cobalion has a physical head, steel type move, Iron Head. Giga Drain special attack, and Rock Slide a physical attack for the rock type. So they're pretty decent, but at the same time they have a bit of trouble with their typing being a bit weak. But generally they can be good to use if you don't have a very good Pokemon, especially fighting type. Now, since we have gotten that on the way, it's time for us to head south, because Colress said last time that we should go check out the cave, the Seaside Cave. There might be a Pokemon there we might get to see some more of, and maybe even to explore some more. It says Route 21, across from the ocean right here. You have to surf the waves. Repel, of course, will be useful here because there we are in the water. And of course, that means trainers are here too. I train with Marlon, the gym leader of Humilau City. That means you must be using water-type Pokemon, I'm guessing. Of course you are. You are a swimmer after all, Swimmer Herald with one Pokemon. That one will be Octillery. Octillery from generation number 2. Squid Pokemon, pure water. And it's level 46 though, which is pretty okay. Let's give him an Electro Ball. Right in the zone, charges up, and launches in Octillery's face. How much damage will it do? Oh, it's a one-hit KO. That's unfortunate though. Octillery, is it? Nah, I don't think so. And we beat Harold. I still have room to improve. Thanks for teaching me a lesson. Lesson learned, I guess. We move on and see what we can find here. Ooh. From a water type to a fighting type. To switch out our Pokemon, because I don't really want to have Magnezone fighting against those type of Pokemon. Unpheasant, you're level 41, you need to get some XP. Let's bring in the Pheasant in, versus this Black Belt. Here, here! I'm practicing my punching technique in front of the sea. Give it a try! Okay. I have to have a battle instead. I think that's my way of exercise. Black Belt Kenneth with Crustle. Interesting choice. So Crustle's not even a fighting type. Crustle is dual type Rock and Bug. That's actually not good for Pheasant after all, because Rock types are super effective against flying type. And even though Crustle is a Bug type, he won't be taking super effective damage from Unpheasant, because it's a Rock type will nullify that weakness, making it neutral. Go with Air Slash though. See how much damage it'll do. Damage is okay. It flinches him as well. That's okay, I guess. Well, let's see how Fly will do. So let's go up in the air, which means you'll be immune to attacks for one turn. Crustle is Shell Smash, which is a stat boosting effect. He'll reduce his defense and special defense, but instead he'll increase his attack power, his special attack and speed. Comes the Rock Slide, will miss as well, and a Pheasant lands with a Fly. That did much more damage, but not enough. Let's do one more Air Slash. There we go, Air Slash used, and that will KO the Crustle. I guess that Crustle Cell Smash kinda KO'd itself, but that's fine. Yeah, I won't stop punching just because I lost. That's a spirit. You don't, because you lose a battle at sometimes. I mean, don't be frazzled about it. Just go on. Life goes on, right? That's what I'd say, at least. There's an item here. What is it? It's a Big Pearl. Very nice, because if you need some more money, you can sell these things. And more important, if you find some special people who are really into these big pearls and so on, they probably even give a better price than the Pokemart. So have that in mind. Down on the beach again. Go inside here maybe. Have a doctor. It takes a lot of strength to swim in the ocean. Are you Pokemon okay? Yeah, but if you're gonna fight me, that won't be okay if you're doing something nasty to me. Dr. Braid? Well, maybe he's something for us. Alamulua. Oh boy. Now we go for a water type again. So with Alamomola, a water type, and it's a very, very tanky one as well. Doesn't really do a lot of damage, but it has a lot of HP. So you need to be ready for a long battle against one. Safeguard from Alamomola, which means he's gonna make himself immune to stat changes, I think. Oh, the fly missed. Here comes the wish. Wish means that in a few turns the wish will be granted and the Alamomola will be healed. So it's basically saving up for a heal. It's not that bad thing to do. Here comes the Brine. A decent special attack water move that does more damage if your HP is lower. Basically not the HP of the one using it, but the HP of the opponent. So if your opponent is half health or less, then Brine will deal double damage. So it's a very nice thing to finish off opponents that are basically trying to KO you. Here comes the Fly. Not doing that much damage. Here comes the Soak. Soak means that the type of the Pokemon will change into the water type. That's not a very good thing for me, because that means my stab bonus for flying attacks will no longer occur, and means I won't be doing a lot of damage. Of course, if Alamomola does a water attack on me, it won't be very effective either. But I think I need to change here. Let's get in Superior. Superior is great to use here because he's also resistant to water from before, and he has a grass type, which means he will deal quite a lot of damage to Alamomola. Thanks to wishing here, it's going to be taking a long battle, this one. But I'm confident we can change this around. Let's go with the Leaf Blade on the Alamomola. This won't be super effective, but how much damage will it do? Well, about half. Comes a Soak, not good. That means I'm no longer the grass type, I'm now the water type. Which is actually weak to my own types, that's kind of weird. The Wish is healing so much, not very good. Let's go with the Leech Seed. Alamomola will defense against it. Here comes the Safeguard. I should have used double Leaf Blade there, we'll fine. Now if I use Leaf Blade now, I will deal less damage because I'm no longer the grass type, so I'll deal less damage. Which is kinda sad. Another wish from Alamomola again. And I'll do it again. So Alamomola so far hasn't done any damage at all. It has only used status attacks so far. I won't use wish twice in a row, that's not really how things work. But look at the healing, it's so much, it's half health healed after one turn. I just have to keep Leaf Blading, because Leaf Blade can deal good damage here, and Wish is not instant, Leaf is a one turn cooldown. But will I be able to KO it now, or will it heal itself with Wish? Ah, damn it, it's gonna heal. Here comes the Wish, it's gonna heal for half the HP. But I can probably KO it now if I just use Leaf Blade twice. Here we go, Leaf Blade number 1. Used, great. Wish again. Which means if I don't KO it with the next Leaf Blade, that means the Alamomola will heal itself back to half HP. But it will be enough, finally. That was a bit interesting fight. I mean, not a hard one either. I mean, I haven't taken any damage from that one, but it just likes to stall and stall and stall and stall. Dr. Braid is beaten. I see. What energetic Pokemon. Yeah, thanks to you. Okay, I'll replenish your Pokemon's energy. Thank you. Because now at least we get back all the PP we used on those moves, because that was a lot of turns we had to waste there. So here we are inside the Seaside Cave, and this is exactly where we want to go. Let's see if we can find out where we should go. Okay, first we have a Battle Girl. Greetings! So, shall we do this? Sure, let's do this. A Pokemon battle. Probably she'll have a fighting type because she's also the one liking fighting types. Let's see. Battle Girl Tia. Her choice of Pokemon will be Heracross. That's indeed a fighting type, and even better, this is a dual type. Bug and fighting. This means Heracross has a 4-time weakness to flying. Great choice of Unpheasant in this one. Let's go up in the air with Fly. Heracross will be trying to use cross combat, but I won't be there. Doesn't love the Fly. This should be a one-hit KO. You are a 4-time weakness, you cannot survive that. And he will not. Now the Pheasant takes down the Heracross and goes to level 42. Catching up a bit, but I think I need to put experience share on Pheasant now. One upset! You think so? I think I won because you had a bad choice of Pokemon. And probably also I had a very good choice of Pokemon. We get a full restore, which will be very, very important as we're gonna go to the Pokemon League afterwards, where we'll be getting some real tough competition and can't even heal between turns. That'll be very bad. Oh, there was a Dust Cloud coming. We got a normal gem, which improves the damage of normal type attacks by 1 turn only. Then it's consumed. Hey, hey, hey! It's all because of having love for Pokemon, right? Yeah, you know what I mean. Come on, I'm gonna have you battle. Alright, we can battle. Let's see what you got then, sir. We have a male Pokemon Ranger, Johan. And his first Pokemon will be Onix. Very, very scary. Not. But Unpheasant won't do much against Onix, because Onix is a Pokemon that has so much defense power. We'll need to cut him down with a special attack to beat him. He is very, should we say, squishy when it comes to special attacks. He doesn't have a lot of HP, and his special defense is drastically bad. Stone Edge, a very powerful rock move onto Simipour. Not really dangerous. Let's go with the Surf and wash away this Onix. Should go down in a single hit. Onix is just too frail, too squishy. Not really hard to beat. Simipour gets a boosted XP. And Arcanine is level 49. Almost 50 Arcanine, that's pretty good. Lairon is next. This is gonna be interesting. We can probably change. Let's get an Arcanine actually. Let's get our big dog. The Arcanine, come on in. And the Arcanine will face off against Lairon. So Lairon is the evolution of Aron and the pre-evolutional form of Aggron from Generation 3. So this one is a dual type steel and ground type, which means it's very tanky and can actually do a lot of damage to Arcanine, but being a steel type, you are actually weak to the fire type. Comes the Heat Wave. We did a good amount of damage. It's gonna be enough to KO the Lairon as well. Actually, I think I was wrong there. Lairon is not a ground type, it's a rock type. Oh well. I missed that one. There was some other Pokemon I was thinking was the ground type. But yeah, indeed, Aron, Lairon, and Aggron are of course steel and rock. That means they're not weak to fire after all. But of course their special attack is... the special defense is not really good, so that's why I could KO it rather quickly. I'm gonna go walk around because I saw an item we can get from a ledge. Even though we have to fight a trainer to get there. I hold no grudge whether I win or lose. The point of battle is to train my Pokemon after all. Oh, really? Well, let me see what you have to give me then, Miss Pokemon Ranger. Mikiko. She has 2 Pokemon. The first one of those will be Vibrava. Now we're gonna fight a ground type. This I know is a ground type. Not only is it a ground type, it's a ground and dragon. Which means it's immune to electric powers, but it has a 4-time weakness to ice. So if you do have an ice move like Ice Beam or Blizzard, this Vibrava will go down very, very quickly. You fly up in the air, Vibrava with Screech, nothing to hit. And the Quick Claw will give us a first strike. Fly lands on Vibrava. Oh wow, that's enough to KO it! Vibrava's defenses is too weak, and Unpheasant KO it in a single turn. Next up is Gligar, one of the more interesting Pokemon in Generation 2, because it has a very, very weird typing. It's ground and flying. Okay, it's a Pokemon that's like to be on the ground but likes to fly as well. Yep, that's Gligar for you. Ground and flying dual type. Which also means that even though its weakness to electricity is immune because of the ground type, it also means that even though he can fly up in the air, he is weak to water. So I just give a Surf on the Gligar. And that's gonna take him down rather quickly. Too bad though, Gligar. Very nice Pokemon, especially Evolution in Generation 4 is very nasty. Ah, but I really wanted to win! Yeah, but I have a lot of ways to knock out your opponent's typing. Give me a berry, give me a berry, give me a person berry. Okay, thanks for the person berry. Jump down here. Got a dive ball. Very nice ball to use when you are underwater to capture more water type Pokemon. My Roggenrola and I have been waiting for a strong trainer like you. If you want to pass, you must beat my Roggenrola and me. Can you defeat our rock hard Will? Sure. Just let you know, my Roggenrola and I are the sturdiest things that were ever sturdy. Sturdiest the sturdiest, okay. That probably means that he'll not be able to get one-hit KO, but that's fine though. So we're gonna face him against his Roggenrola. He has a whole bunch of them. But of course we can't really use Unpleasant against him because he's a pure rock type, which means his weaknesses are, for example, water and grass. And fighting, of course. We should really use fighting against him because Roggenrola has a lot of defense powers, so that's not really good. Stealth Rock was the most thing that really ruined competitive play in Generation 5 in my opinion. Still ruins a bit today, but at least today Stealth Rock has a limited turn usage. As you can see, my Surf didn't one-hit KO Roggenrola because... oh boy! Because it's a sturdy. Here comes the explosion. One of the most hard-hitting moves in the game. Oh my god, Simpor actually survived the explosion. Very impressive. Roggenrola number 2. Simipour, I have to switch you out here. Oh, that was nasty. So yeah, explosion is the problem with the I think it's the hardest hitting move in the game, even today, in 2018, when we are waiting for Generation 8. It's so hard hitting, but of course you will KO yourself doing it, and it's a normal move, so if you use explosion against a ghost type Pokemon, or Pokemon that are in the air or dug below, they won't be hit, so that's basically a waste of a move. Let's go with Giga Drain. Because Leap Blade is a physical move, you don't want to use it against a very tanky Pokemon like Roggenrola. Giga Drain is super effective, but it's going to survive the Giga Drain, so it'll go one more turn. Sandstorm, which is very nasty for me, because that means Pokemon that are not resistant or immune to ground types, they will be taking damage every single turn for a few turns, which of course can be rather nasty. Sturdy won't be helping him as long as his health is at 1 HP, so Sturdy will take it away, and we get that down. Still one more to go though. Let's go with another Roggenrola. Let's go with another Giga Drain here. Onto the Roggenrola. It probably has Sturdy. Probably. The answer to that is yes. It has Sturdy, so it will survive. I will heal myself to full at least. Roggenrola with Stone Edge. One of the most powerful rock type moves. And it does a lot of damage actually for being a little Roggenrola. Oh, because Superior's defense is not really that impressive. That's probably why. Giga Drain lands on Roggenrola, and it's going to go down. That's the third one. But we are not done yet. It has one more. Oh boy. Well, not much we can do about it. We have to keep fighting. Another Roggenrola to fight. Let's go with the Giga Drain again. We should get our health recovered to full, because the damage we do is so much. We will survive because of the Sturdy. And the healing of the Giga Drain is back to full health. Another Stone Edge from the Roggenrola, the fourth one. Damage is still pretty decent. The Sandstorm, as you can see, is subsided. That means it's no longer in effect. Let's save the PP for Giga Drain. Let's use a Leaf Blade instead. Finish off the Roggenrola, who has only 1 HP. That will take it down. That was the fourth Roggenrola. And the final one. Strength that goes beyond mere abilities. You there. You're a real tough one, huh? Yeah, I guess I can say that I am. I would at least admit that I am. Your strength is the real thing. My Roggenrola and I must become even sturdier. So we're off to continue our training. Farewell. And now that he has left, that means the entrance to the Seaside Cave from the other side from Mandela Bay is now finally open. That means we can finally go through the Seaside Cave, no matter if you're coming from Mandela Bay or from Humilau City. Which, of course, very, very nice. So, next episode, guys, we're going to continue our journey here at the Seaside Cave. Let's see what we can find down here, though, as we go further down into the cave. And see what we can find of trainers, of players, Pokemon, and items, and, you know, everything for the whole family. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. And that's it for now. See you guys next time as my journey in Pokemon Black 2 continues.